So here in this problem, we have a figure and there are different vectors A, B, C and D. There are 4 vectors arranged in this particular fashion. We need to identify the vectors that are collinear and the vectors that are co-initial. Let us begin. First, we have start with the vectors that are collinear in nature. So whenever we say that vectors are collinear, we only have to pick up those vectors that are either parallel or anti-parallel to each other. Now from this diagram, it's clear that vector A and vector C, they are parallel to each other. Or definitely A vector and C vector, they are going to be collinear. However, we can see that vector D. Vector D is an opposite direction to that of vector C. Now vector D is also going to be a collinear vector, collinear with A vector and C vector. Right here, these 3 vectors are collinear with respect to each other. That's very important. Now, coming to vector B, it's not going to be parallel to any of the 3 vectors. Coming to the third one, we need to find out vectors that are co-initial. Co-initial means when the initial point of the vectors coincide. Now, let's say if we consider this particular initial point, from here we have the vector C starting. We also have vector D starting as well as vector B. So here we can say this is going to be the co-initial point of the vectors B, D and C. We'll say vector B, vector D and vector C. These 3 vectors are co-initial vectors.